Light me up, don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how you get on down. Close my eyes, take me for a ride. Got to be you. So come and light me up. I still need your fire, baby. I still want you by my side. Light me up, let me touch the flame now, baby. I'm your phoenix tonight. Come back to you and all the things you've done for me and you. Oh, I wanna get a lifetime of this, but I hope it won't take too long to confess to ourselves. Could. We've had ourselves to blame for our love. Oh, I tried to hold you close, but you just left me. I need to find a way out from this hell by myself. Keep calling, but you won't seem to listen. I keep calling, but you won't seem to listen. I keep walking, but I can see you following. I keep calling, but you won't seem to listen. I keep walking, but I can see you following.
Happy Friday! Hi everybody, I'm just checking I'm okay. I've not muted myself. We're good to go. We're starting in just under 5 minutes and we have so many people here already. Awesome. So many familiar faces as well. We have tons to do today, a huge amount of stuff, as you'll soon see when we get started. There's been a lot of new stuff coming your way that we've been working on this week. Anyway, let's see who we've got. If you've never been to one of these Friday sessions before, if this is your first time, if you're new to the effective pricing software, just let me know. Type new into the comments below and I'll make sure I give you a special shout out if you are new. We have my friend Roy Gillard's here from South Devon. You are back to first place, number one, Roy. First to comment in the chat box. You nearly lost your crown, but you got it back. We have Sarah Kelly is here from Pennsylvania. Hi there, Sarah. Lovely to see you again this week. We also have Janine from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, which is interesting as well, not just because it's hot there, but also because the very next person probably to comment, and I don't think you know each other, was Joanne, who's also from Saskatchewan, where, of course, there is a huge bee shortage because Janine's got them all. Okay, who else have we got here today? And, of course, Joanne then says, best place to live. Perhaps in the summer, I might agree. I'm sure it's way too cold for me in the winter. Dave is here. Hi there, Dave, from Federal Way in Washington. Great to see you. Joanne also says, you're chatty today, aren't you, Joanne? So says, fantastic music to work to. Who's playing? I don't know. I apologise. I don't know who that song was. It was the second one in the sequence. I will try to find out for you. I did go into my Finder, but I didn't give it a name that makes any sense to anybody, including me. Okay, who else have we got? Dave said it's going to be hot in Seattle today as well, and over the weekend. As you know, we're in Portugal, and Portugal is bright blue sky, and I think the hottest day so far of the year for us. Jonathan's here from Austin over in Texas. Great to see you again. We have William from Ireland. We have Nancy from Atlanta. Gary from a beautiful San Francisco Bay Area. Certainly is. We also have, I think Janine's been chatting a bit with Joanne, which is cool, given they live in the same place. And also Dave says to Gary, I grew up in San Mateo. I should know where that is because I've been to that area so many times. Can't remember. Doreen's here from Ponca City in Oklahoma. Hi there, Doreen. We're starting in 2 minutes if you just joined. 2 minutes and we will get started. I'm just reading some more comments. Okay. Catherine is here. Catherine Hawke is here. Hi there, Catherine from Mississauga. I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. Mississauga rings a bell. I may have got that wrong. We have we have Donna is here. Oh, and Donna, you're brand new, so welcome to this session. You're from Reno. I have flown into Reno from the UK on my way to skiing in Breckenridge, which was awesome. So I do sort of know Reno. And of course, REM sang about it, I think. Right, Donna's here. She's brand new, so welcome to this session, Donna. As you'll soon find out, this session is exactly 60 minutes. We finish on the hour. It's a great way to finish Friday. I show you some stuff around the effective pricing software and answer questions. So 1 minute left. Let's get a few more people out. Shout out. Carolan's here again from New Hampshire. Hi, Carolan. I always get that wrong with pronouncing. Sorry, that's my fault. Beverly Gunn is here from Abbotsford in British Columbia. We have Kim Kaiser is here as well. We're back to temperatures again, which is Beverly is saying it's 41 Celsius. So that's hot. Flipping it, that is hot. Wow, Beverly. Yeah, keep in the shade. Ali's here from Wellingborough. Hi there, Ali. From up in Edinburgh in Scotland, we have Valentina. Good to see you again. Kim's from upstate New York. From the UK, we have Alan from Margate. Hi there, Alan. We have Lynn James from Canada. We also have... we've got to start. So, very quickly. Yvette's here from Washington. Mrs... that doesn't help me much at all because I'm crazy stupid when it comes to pronouncing. Mississauga. I'll go with that. We have Jessica's here from Florida. Oh, it's cloudy in Florida. That's not so good. You need to move to somewhere like Portugal, Jessica. It's sunny here. We have Sheila is here from Edmonton. Rennie is here from Truro, Cornwall. Cindy Tan is here where it's chilly in London. And I did pronounce it right. Thank you, Carolan. And Catherine Hawke says yes. Is that because I got, yes, Mississauga. I think that's a yes. Mississauga, I will try to remember that, Catherine. Okay, let's get started because we have a ton to cover. If you're brand new to these sessions, we do keep them strictly 60 minutes because it's Friday. It's a nice way to end the week, particularly if you're in the UK or in Portugal. That takes up to 5 o'clock. So Sarah and I will go and have a beer in the sun. And we are celebrating today. I think we're celebrating. We'll check from the lawyer, but I think we actually finally own the house we're in. We've finally signed the deed. It's been a complete nightmare. We've been squatting rent-free for 6 months because the guy who built it didn't get all the permissions to sell it and all that sort of stuff. It's so slow in this country. So we've been living here for 6 months wondering whether we'll get kicked out or not. Anyway, I think we're about there, which is good because I built the studio. So today we're going to be talking about this is an advanced topic. So if you're new to effective pricing, this is how the sessions always work. We have a theme. Every single Friday there's a theme to these sessions where we'll deliver some content about the software and then we answer questions. Usually we try to keep the theme to 20-30 minutes. So there's a good half hour for questions. Today we've got a lot of content because I've got some new stuff to share with you. I also have a hard act to follow because if you were here last week, you'll know that Emily ran the show, her first ever webinar, and she did that session on how to use Canva to do great designs and pull them into the software to do amazing proposals. In fact, later today, you will see another great proposal design that Emily's built. So I've got to try and follow on from that session, which I know was awesome. And if you were here last week and if you enjoyed that session and want to go deeper on the Canva and proposal side of things, then if you give Emily a big cheer, kind of just go Emily in the comments, I think she's probably here. If you let her know that you want her back, then we might get her back next Friday. I'll leave that entirely up to you. Okay, so that's our plan today is a bit of content, a bit of questions, but probably more content than normal, because today's theme is advanced, where we're going to look at how can we take this software that we're using to get better prices in our firms. How can we now possibly install it with our clients, help our clients with their pricing, and us get extremely well paid in the process? And I think Emily's a little bit scared because there's been so many people saying, definitely go Emily. So I think that's popular, which is good. That gives me Friday off next week. Okay, before we dive into the content, as you know, one of the things that we are a big fan of is the B1G1 organization and giving something back. So what we do, if you're new, for every person that's here live, we make a contribution on your behalf to a project to make the world a better place. So our chosen project for today's session is helping children in other countries who have real problems with health. So for each and every one of you, as a big thank you for being here today, we will, when we add up the numbers afterwards, we will be giving medication to a child for a day for each and every one of you. So thank you for coming along to these live sessions. When you do, you help make the world a better place. And if you came to the session with Steve on Wednesday, you'll know what B1G1 is all about. And if you don't, we talk about it a lot because it's an amazing concept and a way for us all to have some meaning to what we do and make the world a better place. Okay, so let's dive in, because we have got so much to cover today. If you do have questions, then what you need to do is in the comments, wherever you're in YouTube, Facebook, wherever, put a capital QQ in front, because I can see right now that everyone's typing, we want Emily. Nobody wants Mark. I think it says somewhere, yes to Emily, go Emily, yes Emily, we'd love to see more Emily. So I'm in danger of missing your questions. Beverly says, rah, rah, Emily. Okay, that's awesome. No questions so far. So what I'm just going to do for my own sanity is just mark. Catherine says, love B1G1. I think a lot of people here do love B1G1. It is absolutely amazing. So questions, QQ in front, and we'll come to questions later. And I'll answer as many questions as I possibly can in the 60 minutes, 55 minutes we have left. So let's get started. If you are brand new to the software, have no idea what effective pricing is, then it's a software tool that enables you to sit down with a client, price with confidence, because you work with the client to come up with a price. And you can price anything. You can price your bookkeeping services, your payroll, you could price your biz advisory, whatever the limits your imagination, you can price any service with it. In fact, it's so flexible, anybody could price anything with it. And I will give you an example later of how, if you had a client that had a bike repair business, how you could help them with their pricing. So today's theme is how can we help our clients with their pricing? How can we use effective pricing to help our clients with their pricing? And I've got lots of resources and things that we're working on that you will see today. There's a lot of content that we'll be talking about. But I want to ask a question first. And what I want you to, those of you that use effective pricing in your firms, think about, how much do you think using the effective pricing based approach can help you increase your average prices across your business? Does it help you increase your prices by perhaps 5%, 10%, more? What might it be? Let me know in the comments box, how much do you feel you can increase your average prices by using the software? And some of you are doing this, so tell me if it's real numbers that you're using. What is the impact? And I'm asking this question for a reason, because you're gonna see why in a short while. So what do you feel? What do you believe is the potential impact of effective pricing on your business? So let me know, because I'm going to put the numbers into a piece of software in a second. So I need a few people are coming in now with with some thoughts, which is great because I am going to use your numbers. And whilst you are doing exactly that, what I need to do is just go across to something I want to show you. And I just need to, I'm just going to relog back into something just because it's safer to do that in case it's logged me out. Okay, sign in. Got it. Okay, good. So you'll give me some numbers, which is really cool. I'm just going to click on this little button here, which I'm going to show you in a second. And just check I set it up right. Yes, perfect. So some of the things that you've said, we have Jonathan said between 15 and 20% using the software. Now, Jessica's amazing. She's increased her average price by over 50%. And I can't wait to interview Jessica because she's doing extraordinary things with her pricing in her firm. Roy Gillard says as well, 50% increase in prices. Philip says, I feel I can increase my price by at least 30%. Dave from Washington, once he's fully using the software, he suspects he'll be able to raise prices between 20 and 100%, doubling of prices based on service. In fact, this one's interesting because Jessica measures it. Okay, so according to her dashboard, there's a dashboard in the software, it's 53.8% increase on prices. Valentina, 15%. John, charge £150 for a tax return, reprice using the software at $450. So way more than double the price using the software to price that. And I think it keeps going. And then some people like Kim, she needs a, I think she says needs a kick in the arse. So we can give you that, Kim, if it helps. We can give you that if you need a bit of help with getting up and running. So thanks for the honesty, Kim. Okay, why did I say those numbers? So what I want to look at is if you were to help your clients with pricing, what is the opportunity for your clients? What is the opportunity for clients? So I'm just going to flick across just for a moment to a completely different piece of software. This is a piece of software that if you're in the Value Pricing Academy, you have access to. It's called Profit Diagnostic. It's a really powerful software if you are doing advisory work, helping people with consulting work, that's that sort of thing. I'm just opening it now just to illustrate some numbers, just so we're clear on the opportunity. Imagine you have a client. I have a fictional business here on the screen called Rebus Engineering. And let's imagine they have annual sales of 710,000. So not a particularly big business, 710,000. And let's imagine, for argument's sake, they have variable costs of 460,000. Their gross profit's 250. That's a 35% profit margin, and they're making a profit of 33,000. Okay, not a lot after all the various costs that go through. So they're doing 710 top line, 33 bottom line. Now, one of the things we could do is play with some numbers and analyze what impact it might have on this business if we could work on some various profit drivers. So let's think about the price for a minute. So if we could help this client increase their price by perhaps installing for them an effective pricing software system, which you would then get paid for doing. And let's imagine that we did that. And as a result, some of you said, like Jessica, you can increase your prices on average by 50-odd%. Let's not get carried away. Let's go with a conservative number and let's say 20%. Let's say we could help this client to increase their average price by 20% by putting in place a pricing system. Okay, if we were to do that, I don't know how good your eyesight is, but if you scan to the bottom in those grey boxes, if you were to do that with this business, are you making